Sure.
And I was wondering if you have knowledge of, there's many people that think that the Maitreya Buddha has come back into incarnation, and I was wondering if you have any knowledge of that. And if so, what would a high spiritual being back in incarnation add to this whole plan? So.
Well, what is happening right now, as far as the Ascended Masters go, they are incarnating in their own physical bodies when they wish, and they're turning back into spiritual beings through using their own light bodies when they need to. That's all I know about, and they've said there is no need right now for a quote-unquote a great spiritual being to come forth and teach in this present reality before the changes occur. So I don't really see that happening. There are many beings on this planet right now who are in touch with Ascended Masters, who use the energies of those Ascended Masters to create new and wondrous and amazing things. And there are many beings acting under the aegis of these various Ascended Masters that are preparing these new economic and political systems. So all of that is about to come forth, and so when that all happens, the Ascended Masters will show themselves up in physical beings and beingness, and we will interact with them.
Can I ask you one more question?
Sure.
Yeah, and that is, okay, so we're going to be, it sounds like just kind of go over this one more time. We're going to be taken off the earth, and then we're going to be sent into the inner earth for our final metamorphosis. And is this really going to include, as many human beings as possible? I mean, like 7 billion? Everybody. Okay.
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody gets to come. Okay.
This is about everybody. We are all one great unified living form, and we're also at the same time, we'll notice this when we become fully conscious, we're also an individuated form. So we can go between the individuated form and our collective selves very easily. It's almost, to a fully conscious being, it's almost like opening and closing door in a room. They don't really see it as any great, amazing thing that they're doing. They just see it as part of a normal process, just as, which would be amazing to us. They can go into a light body and take off and be, let's say, someplace 1,000 light years away in a flash of an eye. So that's no big thing. We'll be able to do all those things too, because we are all part of this great collective. That's why they're here. They're here to reconnect with who we are and be mentors for us and allow us to become what they are, which is these incredible, what I like to call physical angels, these great beings of light.
Excellent. But that's going to be a process for us, right? We're not going to just be
It's a training.
It's a training.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
a training. Once you understand what you are and are able to realize your potential, and when you become fully conscious, you have that capability, you can do those things that are part of that particular episode in your life, of your life contract for that period. And so enjoy it, because it's, as they like to say to me, the most amazing and joyful thing is about to happen to us, and we are all very close to that right now.
Excellent. Thank you.
Sure.
Taz?
Well, it looks like we're just about.
Well, we can go 5 minutes after, because we started late. We can go 5 minutes after. Okay.
Do we have any other people that are on the mixing board, Paula, that need questions?
Okay, let me. Yes, we have a lot. 492 number. Hello.
Hello.
Do you have a question for Sheldan?
Yes, I do, Sheldan. Thank you so much for your contribution. I have heard from Anelia Benz and others that Gaia has already split into the ones who are moving on to ascension and the ones who are staying back in a 3D experience. Can you comment on that, please?
I just will say one thing that I just said to the last lady. We are all going, and we are all changing. We are in oneness. This is not about duality. This is about oneness. And with that, I shall say, I have said what I need to say. It's all about being one in your heart. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we need to start thinking. I mean, it's shifting from us being individual to being oneness.
Right.
Okay, I have another caller. Let me see.
Let me just
caller on 797-6800. Hello?
You're listening to 91.5 FM, KKUP Cupertino.
Caller? Did you have a question for Sheldan? 797? I guess not. Hold on.
Just to let people know, Sheldan's website is PAOWeb, PAOWeb.com. And
I was going to ask about the question and answers he does. People can ask questions. Is that correct?
Right, yeah. When I get to the finishing of the lecture and the webinar, I have a Q&A part, exactly.
And I found that very interesting. There seems to be a vibration in your writings that comes through. Is that true?
Well, everything that they do is not. When I write whatever I am told to write, I take dictation. There is energies with everything that they do, how they set up the words, how they set up the patterns. And so as a result, yes, I'd say there is definitely a vibration. What they are trying to do is communicate to us, not just by reading it or saying it aloud, but on many different levels, which are both seen and unseen, to allow us to use that information for creating a new reality.
That's true in books also. I mean, I read certain books, and yes. Well, do you have a last comment for everyone out there?
Sure. Let me just conclude by just saying two things. One, know deep in your hearts, which you can all feel, that the energies for integrating all of us into the great oneness that we are all meant to be is there. Everybody feels it. That's what the freedom we were talking about at the beginning is all about. And secondly, just know that we are not alone, that both spiritually and physically we have around us helpers and mentors which are going to allow all of us to achieve the great and wondrous goal that we are here to do right now, which is to become fully conscious again. And so just know all of that. Be in hope, be in joy, and use that energy that is you and all of us together collectively to help create, to focus upon and help create this new reality that we all want and that I've been talking about for a while.
And when is your next webinar?
It'll be sometime in January. We're right now in the process of formulating it. We haven't gotten down to the specifics yet of picking a date, but I'm sure whether it's this Tuesday or next Tuesday, we'll have the pertinent information on our website. And for those that don't know what it is, it's www.paoweb1word.com, so that you can then do it, get the information, and we love to have as many people participate in this as is divinely possible for all of us to do, because I really want to impart this information not just to a few people on the planet, but to as many as can possibly be reached.
So people can just hop onto your website and
and all it costs to do it is just a mere $15. So just know that.
Okay. Well, we thank you so much for being with us today.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. And don't forget to check out his books. I mean, he has incredible books that are available and DVDs and CDs that can really support you in learning a lot more. And Sheldan, thank you. It's been a real blessing having you with us.
Right. I want to thank you, Taz and Paula, for having me on the show, because all the people around me, having you on the show and allowing us to talk to people and impart some more of the knowledge that they give me to everybody. So thank you once again for having me on the show, and hopefully we'll talk again soon.
We will, for sure.
Okay, well then just have a great afternoon, all of you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Right. Bye-bye.
Well, we'll put on another show pretty soon.
Okay, we need to let people know you're listening to 91.5 FM, KKUP Cupertino. And Embracing Mother Earth is the name of our program. And Paula, what do we have up next?
Well, we're going to have Robert Dancy up next, but I just want to let everybody know that they can communicate with us through Twitter if they would like. It's just www.twitter.com and /Taz and Paula. So join our Twitter and put on comments and ask questions, and we'll be checking in on our Twitter. And our website is www.tazandpaulashow.com. So be sure to do that and look up, on our website we have our upcoming guests and our past guests. And on each guest there's a recording of the shows that you can listen to again. So, Taz, I will go ahead and put on our next show.